Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Probably not, I am pretty new. I just wanted to do a short little video today to give you some tips on coloring a room if you're not super confident in doing so or you're just feeling lazy. So I've set up these 3 rooms. They are identical. The only difference to them is these little books right here on the shelf, which I have colored different palettes, we'll call them. Everything else in the room is basically just how it comes in the decor section. I've changed I put a little print on the stacked towels and on the tall plant there. Other than that, they're pretty much as is. So if we go into build mode, voila, don't mind the big hippie house over there. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Just got inspired one day. So room number 1, if I click on the books that I've colored, that is not the books. These are the books. That is still not the books. What is happening here? There we go. Okay, so we have seashell, linen, hurricane gray, and another hurricane gray. So you can color them anything you want. I just picked those because it's kind of like an aesthetic theme. And I know you guys love your aesthetic. When really, technically every build should be aesthetic because the definition of aesthetic is pleasing to the eye, nice to look at. But I don't know how that became a house style, but okay, moving on. So anyways, what I do is I click on the books that you have colored to your color palette, and then you just click the check mark to load them into your, color tray or however you want to call it. And then once you've set your room up, you basically just go to town and color pretty much everything. Sometimes I'll leave out the plants because I don't need a linen leaf or whatever, but I'll show you. So we just start coloring pretty much everything on here. That little thing. La 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 la. I am going to leave the plants as is just because, like I said, I like my plants to be green and not funky colors. But hey, if you're more funky than me, then give her. Alright, we're just about done here. Oh, these things, of course. Okay, so as you can see, it basically just transforms the entire room pretty quickly. So this was the before, and then this was the after. Now what you can do is just, if there's anything that looks kind of, just doesn't feel right, then all you do is just kind of click on those and individually fix them. But generally it tends to turn out pretty nicely, especially if it's just you're in a rush or you're stuck and you need some ideas, or you're just completely lazy and don't care that much. So that would be your aesthetic kind of soft whatever. I don't know all the terms. I just build for me and it's turns out however it turns out, but there you go. I tried to use ones that would be a little bit more well known, the different styles. Okay, moving on to number 2. This one's kind of a darker, I would assume more modern theme. So we'll click on it and we have institutional white, we have flint black, and smoky gray. So we'll add that to our color palette, and then we'll do the same thing. Again, I'm going to leave the plants alone. This one is looking interesting already. Okay. I didn't test these before, so I'm hoping they don't turn out absolutely hideous, but a lot of the time I do this, they turn out pretty decent. So I'm just having faith in my own process here. Okay, so there's the modern one. There's definitely a couple things that I would maybe change up a little bit. This, I might just throw in a wood colored there, and this I don't love. I might just change it to, what did I click on? Oyster. I don't know, just something a little bit lighter. You know what it is actually? I just realized it's the lighting. Always check your lighting. It went institutional white, and that is crazy bright. No good. Let's go with, ooh, that's too dark. Let's go with, you know what, we'll go with our classic linen. Let's take a look. Okay, that is instantly better, for sure. So, yeah, once you do that, double check your lighting, because that can make a huge difference. Let's see what this one. This one went to seashell. That's probably actually good for this room. Ooh, but I do love that linen look. It's just a lot softer. Yeah, that looks way better. Yeah, these rooms actually turned out pretty good for me not testing them first. Okay, now we're going to move on. So there is your, I'm assuming, like a kind of like a modern whatever style. And the final is, oh, I don't even know what this is. It looks like white and gold. Institutional white, brick yellow, and quill gray. All right. I'm hoping that this turns out decent and not wildly, wildly bright. Let's give it a go. Oh boy. It is looking pretty bright. Now, this little triangle doohickey here, it's gold and I like it, so I'm just going to leave it. So you can kind of pick and choose as you're going. There's no point in spending the money on changing the color when I am happy with it already. So, you know what? That is not too bad. If that's the kind of theme you're going for, that turned out quite nice. I might again change this just because the walls tend to go really light. Yeah, that's nice. And again, the coloring, I'm going to just go all three with the linen there because I know it's a classic color that looks nice. So yeah, that is really, really white and bright, but I have seen houses like this, and that took like 5 seconds. So there's your houses, your styles, and it all just came from styling that uneven stack of books. Again, I use it all the time, especially if I'm doing, you know, apartments or multiple houses, or it would work really well in hotels because then you can kind of mix up the rooms but have them all the same color scheme. And yeah, so I'm going to scan across for you. We've got there, there, and there. And if I back it up, it all goes back to its nasty original form. Ew. I hope this helps you guys. If it does, please let me know. Like I said, I'm brand new to the whole YouTube scene. It's something I wanted to do for a long time. I don't know if I just haven't had the guts to do it, or if it just turned out to be a lot more work than I assumed it would originally be. Whatever the reason, it took me a long time, but I am finally here, and I am stoked to be here. So let me know in the comments if there's anything you would like to see from me, how this video was, if it worked for you, if it didn't. I can take criticism, you know, whatever you've got for me. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope that you will subscribe. If not, whatever, thanks for being here this time, and I hopefully will see you again soon.